Hello aspirants, welcome to eNest. In this video, we would be talking about the most awaited CFTRA 2026 notification. Yes, we know this year the notification has been slightly delayed, but the notification has come up with a lot of new changes for you this year for the all CFTRI 2026 aspirants. Watch the video till the end so that you know what all changes have been done in the CFTRI syllabus, CFTRI pattern. And yes, we are coming up with something very great for all the aspirants. So we have a free webinar for all the CFTRI 2026 aspirants this Sunday, that is 10th of May from 7 p.m. onwards. You can find the registration link for the webinar in the comment box below. So let's get started with the notification. So coming up to the CFTRI 2026 notification, as we all know, CFTRI is one of the most premier institutions in India when we talk about food technology. It has been one of the oldest and the most premium institutes in India. So CFTRI offers MSc Food Technology program in its institute, right? And to further get directly onto the number of seats, why this MSc Food Technology program is great and what all things you will learn. So yes, coming on to this part of it. So this MSc Food Technology program is an interdisciplinary course. It aims to foster the food industries with highly trained food technologists. So we all the food technologists might know there is a huge demand in the industry of food technologists. So getting into CFTRA is literally a dream of everyone who is doing food technology in their bachelor's. So I think this is one of the great opportunities for all of us. Now coming on to the number of seats. So as you can see here, total number of seats are 36, in which there are 30 seats for general students. Two of the seats are reserved for defense personnel. Two of the seats are reserved for industry sponsored candidates. Well, two of the seats are reserved for foreign national candidates, right? And the degree awarding body would be ACSIR, that is Academy of Scientific and Innovative Research. This is one of the most important things, the important dates to note. So the application forms has started from yesterday, that is 5th of May, and the closing of the application form is on 25th of June. The admit card would be released quite within a week after the closing of the online application form, that is 2nd of July, and 12th July is the date of the entrance exam, the D-Day for all of you. So essentially 60 days or like 65, 70 days are left for your examination now. And if you're really willing to qualify this examination of CFTRI in 2026, then it's the right time to join us in our webinar on 10th of May. And from 11th of May, we are starting our crash course for CFTRI 2026, where we would be accommodating the new subject that has been added. All the old subjects would be revised with all the mock test series, revision sessions, short notes, study material, and much more. So yes, if you want to contact us, just contact us on the number given in the comment box below, and we would be happy to take up your queries. Talking about the eligibility criteria, so essentially for CFTRI, anyone who has done bachelor's degree, like you have done BTech, you have done BSc, BVOC, or any other degree, whether it be related to food technology, agriculture, any other disciplines, you are eligible to give the exam of CFTRI. But yes, you should have a 55% marks if you are from the general, EWS, or OBC candidates or defense personnel, and you should have a 50% marks if you are from the SC, ST, PWD students, right? For industry sponsored candidates, you again have to have a bachelor's degree, which can again be from science, agriculture, engineering, technology, any of these domains with a minimum of 55% marks. But for industry sponsored candidates, one essential category is that you should have a 2 years of industrial experience in a food or allied industry. That is a mandate, right? For defense personnel, the candidates presently serving and nominated by the Ministry of Defense will be considered. For foreign nationals, two seats for foreign nationals who are interested in joining the MSc Food Technology course. The eligibility criteria is again bachelor's degree in science, agriculture, engineering, or technology with an English as the language of instruction. The candidate should have a minimum of 60% marks or above. Coming to the course fee, so ideally CFTRA is one of those institutions who charge you very less and provide you the most premium facilities and the most premium career that you can have after CFTRA. So for regular candidates, the academic fee per semester is 32,000 and hostel fees is as per norms. For industry sponsored, it is 64,000 per semester. For defense personnel, it is again 64,000 per semester. And for foreign national, it is $1,500 per semester. Now talking about the application fees. So application fees is essentially non-refundable. And for general OBC EWS candidates, it is 2,000 rupees inclusive of GST. Application fees for SC, ST, PWD candidates is 1,000 rupees inclusive of GST, while for defense or industry sponsored candidates, it is 2,500, while for foreign nationals, it is $150. So you have to make the payment and you have to, all the payment should be done through SBI Collect and the copy have to be uploaded with the application form. Now, here are some reservation guidelines. What are the reservation categories? Like if you are from the OBC creamy layer category, then you will not be eligible for any sort of reservations, while the OBC NCL, that is non-creamy layer category students, are can get a bit benefit of the category and they can get reservations. So for all the candidates who are filling up the form, one major recommendation from my side would be you should have your documents ready. Documents as in your category certificate. If you're from the non-creamy layer, creamy layer, you should have your ITR or of your parents' ITR, which is of the very recent years, right? And you should have your transcripts, you should have your 10th, 12th mark sheets, Aadhaar card, PAN card, and other details like that. Coming on to the examination pattern and the exam centers. So the exam centers are quite limited for CFTRA, which are again in these cities. One is Mysore, Ghaziabad, Thiruvananthapuram, Pune, Hyderabad, Kolkata, and Bangalore. And candidates can fill up to 3 options while filling up the application form. Now, talking about the CFTRA exam pattern. So the exam pattern, the entire exam is basically in the MCQ mode. That is, multiple choice questions are being asked in the examination. And apart from this, you get 100 questions with 100 marks. And for every positive response, you get +1. And for every negative response, minus 0.25 is deducted. So this is how the examination pattern is. Further on, we will be seeing the detailed syllabus of the CFTRA as well. Yes, make sure to check before filling out the application form. You should have all of these documents uploaded in place and you should create a folder for yourself. Just upload all of your documents like your passport size photograph, signature, all semester grades or mark sheets, proof of date of birth, certificate of claim of reservation, parent or guardian's latest ITR file or income proof, proof for remittance of application fee through SBI Collect, experience and sponsor certificate if you are an industry sponsored candidate, nomination and sponsor certificate for defense candidates if you are applying through defense personnel, and nationality proof for foreign candidates, right? So this was all about the CFTRA notification. Further on, let's go to the syllabus and what are the major changes that have happened this year in the notification. Coming on to the syllabus part of it. So earlier there used to be 10 subjects in the overall syllabus of CFTRA, which includes physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. Then comes microbiology and biotechnology. There is biochemistry and nutrition. Thereafter you have food engineering, you have general awareness, you have mental ability, and apart from it, lastly you have agriculture and dairy technology. So this year, what happened last year was in CFTRA 2025, they added few new topics, they deleted a few subjects, they added a new few subjects, and they added a lot of topics under chemistry, mathematics, physics, and all. This year, they have not done that much of a change. Like physics, essentially, the syllabus is quite similar. It's exactly the same. Chemistry, it is also the same. Mathematics, biology, that's botany and zoology, microbiology and biotechnology, biochem and nutrition, agriculture and dairy technology, food engineering. The major change comes into food processing. So they have added a new subject named as food processing, and that is obviously a huge change because, as you can see, the amount of syllabus that has been added. This is essentially the syllabus that we read in our bachelor's degree. So it's like you will have industrial challenges in food processing sectors like raw material variability, process inefficiency, safety, sustainability, and regulatory issues. Their mitigation strategies, including advanced processing technology, process optimization, packaging innovations, and quality management systems. Principles and importance of food processing and challenges thereof. And you can read the entire syllabus. Mental ability, general awareness, quite similar. They are on the same pattern. But yes, don't worry, for all the students who have joined the course of CFTRA with eNest, they would definitely be getting food processing entire lectures, all the study notes, all the test series and everything. And if you too want to crack CFTRA this year and are confused where to start, what to do, what not to do, what to focus on, then first of all, do join us in our webinar on 10th of May. From 7 p.m. onwards, you will find the registration link in the comment box below. And thereafter, from 11th of May, we are starting up the CFTRA crash course for 2026. It includes all your 11 subjects with detailed revision classes, detailed recorded lectures, study material, mock test series, sectional, previous year question papers, then full-length mock test series, and apart from this, you get doubt clearing sessions as well. So for all the aspirants, you just have 2 months in hand. This is essentially the last 60 days, and to work on your 60-day strategy, join us up in the webinar, or to clear your exam this year, join us in our crash course. So see you in the next video. We would be talking about the CFTRA application form. Stay tuned how to fill the application form. There are a lot of mistakes that students keep on doing with the application form. So I would recommend we would be uploading that video in the next 2 to 3 days. Just hold on. Just wait and watch our video and then go start filling your form. That's it for this video. Happy learning. Bye-bye.